What's up, cuties? Thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. Please, as you are watching, make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. We are here for another unfortunate, unfavorable headline when it comes to Martel Holt of Love and Marriage Huntsville. It is breaking news. Shout out to you, Hannah Grace. And I will say this at the start, this is all alleged. But we know that back in January 9th, to be exact, Martel Holt was arrested on charge of misdemeanor third-degree domestic violence and harassing communications. And we know the story, child, of why he was arrested for that image that he took from that video that he and Mel made while married. Graphic video, intimate video. Well, according to Hannah Grace, Martel Holt was found guilty earlier this month, May 2nd to be exact. And yeah, his ass is out of there. Now, naturally, Martel will just keep on going. It is said that he has appealed that ruling, and he wants to fight this by a jury trial. Martel, abort, stop, run, leave it alone. A jury trial will have the opportunity to review everything. And sir, if you don't know what everything is, it is what came out of your mouth. Yes, I did send her that because she was bullying me. In a jury trial, Martel, it can be introduced what we know Arion Curry said to Original Straight with No Chaser. In that video, Martel, the audio that we heard, she said it was you that wanted her to create that fake page and release the whole video, not just the image that you sent Mel, the whole video. Shout out again to Hannah Grace for including in her video this morning the audio of Carson Blue. That, Martel, can also be used against you. So look, people fight charges all the time, but I don't understand Martel allegedly fighting this, knowing that out of his mouth, he said he sent it. He said that back in his interview with Queen Sheba months ago. He admitted even on Love and Marriage Huntsville, yes, I did send the text. And oh, yeah, it was an image attached. That is admitting guilt, sir. Does this man have anybody that can counsel him properly? Because obviously, in my opinion, his lawyers are just taking his money. And yeah, they're going to let you appeal because guess what? You're going to have to pay them for that. Every motion that they file, you're going to have to pay them for that. When will enough be enough when it comes to Martel? When will the fight be over? I just don't get it. But shout out to the Facebook group. As you guys can see here, we know about the brown loafers chap. That is Martel Holt. And this is in a hospital. And allegedly, Martel was there having something done. I don't know, child. What could it be? Could it be stress related from him continuing on this fight? Could it be, child, because he liked to use, the little moose knuckle a lot. Could it be for that? Why is Martel Holt in this hospital? And according to the person that snapped these pictures, he was getting, she believes, some type of lab work done, possibly. I just don't know. Now, where I would hope that Martel would be spotted would be at the nearest counselor or therapist because he needed it. He just won't stop. Let me also say shout out to Diana Rose. Diana Rose went into more of the details when it comes to Martell's conviction, alleged. And according to Diana, he had a 30-day sentence that was suspended, and that Mr. Martel Holt is now on 12 months probation. He got to sign in with a PO child, with a probation officer for 12 months. And let me just say this. I think that is a good thing, because I think that Martel Holt will remain on his P's and Q's even while he's appealing this decision or conviction, allegedly, and he has to check in with somebody. He can't be out here running all nilly-willy like he's been doing in the past. And as I mentioned, the sooner that this man really, not just say it, but really wave the white flag, the better. This is a lose-lose situation for you, Martel. And, you know, it would be nice if Mama Holt would tell you that. We do know that Marceau and Maurice tried to do just that in this past episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, and they said they would be coming with logical information, and Martel would answer emotionally, and he did just that. Martel didn't take in anything that they said to him. Nothing at all. It went in one ear and out the other. And that seems to be the case and the track record of Martel since I've learned of who Martel Holt is. He's not willing to take advice. You know, he feels like whatever he does is warranted and right. And it's not. And it landed you, sir, for being charged with this and allegedly convicted of DV, third harassing communication. It's just a hot mess. Had this man listened to, I don't know, but Nell Fletcher and Chris Fletcher said that they tried to give him valuable information before he and Mel got divorced. And we know he didn't listen to them either. You know, who is in this man's circle? We've been talking about circles, you know, your close friends, your inner circles, and all of that. Does Martel have anybody that will give him the real? You know, he always liked to point out that Mel ain't got no real friend. Everybody leave her, or she cut people off, or whatever. Martel's been saying that for years. But, sir, what are yours? Whew, he is exhausted. But let me say this. Diana Rose also mentioned, and I totally agree, that Arion Curry, you may be, especially since your man-child or whatever he is to you, because he been out in these streets spotted again with a Arion lookalike. But he's opened up a can of worms for you as well. Because again, in the appeal process, other information can be introduced. And it is unfortunate for her that she is, not unfortunate, fortunately for Mel. Let me stop that. Okay, stop. Fortunately for Mel, again, there is audio that has been downloaded and saved, and I'm sure the lawyers have that. And look, this man don't give a damn about Arion Curry. And he don't care that she is now tied to this as well. And there is absolutely no pity from me, because Arion Curry did this to herself. Now, we're going to talk about all of this in my Power Hour live in a couple hours. I just wanted to come to you guys on my little quick break and bring you this. But this is a mess. This is a hot mess. We're also going to be talking about Marceau calling out Kiki. Yes, he did. And he's been doing that, child. And the place that he's doing it, I'm confused because, again, Marceau, Where you're calling out Kiki is where all of this information has been shared as far as exactly what Martel Holt has done, and we've yet to hear any of you talk about it. But look, we are 2 episodes in. Let me say this real quick. The clip for season 8, episode 3, that will air this Saturday, the 18th, they showed a clip of Mel telling Tisha and Kimmy about Arion Curry's plot. And Mel, Tisha, no child, because you guys correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Carson say that she told Tisha about this? So even Tisha sitting there looking shocked. I'm like, no, ma'am, you knew. And if Tisha knew, Kimmy knew. If Kimmy knew, Maurice knew. If Maurice knew, Marcel knew. Everybody knew, child. Everybody. But yeah, Arion Curry brought this on herself. For me, it is similar to the backlash that Sonny Minks is receiving. And we will talk about Sonny and Moses as well, because they spoke last night on Queen of Sheba. And look, this is a hot topic. They are on reality TV, and some people feel like they are with Sonny and Moses when it comes to all of this. And there's a lot of people that still give them the side eye. That is the beauty of life to me. In life, you're going to always have differences of opinions. As long as adults can talk about these issues respectfully, then that's what I love about it. But look, Sonny and Moses are married. So they are married now. But the conversation is, again, similar to how Arion Curry popped out here, how Sonny popped out. And, I'm just going to always have a side eye to the woman that got issues with the woman. So I was glad that Moses spoke up for Sonny last night. But I think that that's what it should have been from the start. You sit back and be the wife. Don't do no more interviews. Don't go live. And please don't say anything else about Destiny. So we'll talk about that. Let me not get into that, child. We got a whole power hour coming up. But drop down in the comments, guys. Let me know your thoughts on Mr. Martel Holt, number 1, being spotted at a hospital. Do you think it's for his mental health? If it is, I hope he's getting some well-needed help for that. Or do you think it was for something else, lab testing or whatever testing, child? Why is he there? Why? Drop down. Let me know your thoughts again about him allegedly being convicted of that charge, DV 3rd, harassing communication. Do you think that it was well-deserved? Or do you think that, no, don't do that to him? He didn't mean it. He sent it. It was a threat, but he wasn't going to do nothing with it. Let me know if that's, how you feel about it. But again, just wanted to bring you guys this quick information before we go. If you guys can, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. Chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT.